All right, the mailman just came, and quite early. I'm surprised. But what I'm looking at right now is a box from my friend named Jesse, aka Epic Badger. Check out his YouTube site. He's also on Instagram, and I think he does like Fun Day Sundays sometimes. I'm not usually around during that time though, but sometimes I'll catch the flashback or replay or whatever you want to call it. So probably I will present this on a Saturday. Absolutely gorgeous day out here. And the reason I want to present this probably on a Saturday, and it's just I'm not going to do each one of them at all right now. I'm just going to show you what I got. He had a pretty epic Badger collection of, he likes micro size stuff, you know, micro play sets and stuff. And I like Star Trek. Now I got a few of these. And in the past, I'm pretty sure I had all of these. And I even bought the heads, which I did not like. They were creepy beyond belief. All right, so let's take a look at the biggest set in this box. I don't know if this is the biggest set, period. Let me see if I can zoom out at all. Nope, not a chance. Let me see if I can make my arms grow longer. All right, well, if I go too far, it'll be like background lighting. All right, so this is the USS Enterprise D Innerspace. These are all Innerspace play sets. When you open the lid, you have more places to play. You get the little minifigures. It includes 3 Star Trek Next Generation mini articulated figures. You get Captain Picard, number 1, which is Commander Riker, Lieutenant Commander Data, and you get a shuttlecraft, which looks like something they can ride on top of but not inside of. All right, so inside of this, we got the shuttlecraft, we got the shuttle doors. So I guess you fly it on in there. So there's a lot of things to it, and I'll go over that on a different video later. Just right now, it's an unpacking video, just to see what and all is in here. He said one of the sets was open, and I'm thinking it's, nope, this may be part of, okay, so this is part of, I don't know. Whoops. So there's the view screen. I thought it was still down. So there's the view screen. So this must be the open play set. Because one of the play sets was open, the other ones weren't. And I got these for a pretty good deal. Even though like I already have a few of them. All right, here's the tricorder. I had all of these at one time. I probably still have the tricorder because it's a tricorder. I got mine at KB Toys mostly. I probably got a lot of mine at Walmart too. So we got the medical bay. We got the place where they put Locutus aboard. So it's got Dr. Crusher, Lieutenant Commander LaForge, even though he was not very much on that set. Picard as Locutus. Okay, so he had to be there for Locutus to help him to, since he's an engineer. Okay, so collect all of these. I probably did collect all of these. All right. Some of this is wrapped in paper. I'm going to try to get the big sets out so I can stack them easier. I have to put everything back in the box to get it inside. Walmart. And we got, so I'm going to have a lot of doubles. Now, I did find some of my minifigures the other day while cleaning up. I know I had this set for sure. Because anytime you can get something that looks like this, the phasers, there's a combat one as well. With the tricorders, that's pretty a lot of fun. Because then you could play like with this thing. And of course, I had the one that's electrical, and I had a TV remote control that looked like that. And they're probably around here somewhere. Star Trek stuff, I would not want to give up. Because Star Trek The Next Generation is my favorite. All right, here's a bunch of these. Sorry, that noise is loud. And then my cats are looking at me like going, shh, be quiet. Okay, so we got the Cardassian ship. Trying to figure out who's that with it. It says includes Odo and Goldikok. So we got that ship. Oh, I never got this one before. So Project Apollo Lunar Excursion Module. And it doesn't really say what characters are with it, but I'm guessing it's just random astronauts. NASA mini action figures. Got the flag. So, you know, because this is science fiction, that's where, you know, we can believe that we went to the moon. Another, okay, so they were really pushing that back then, I guess, because I didn't get any of these. So I like science fiction, but this is just too much science fiction. So we got the Project Apollo Command and Service Module. We'll be able to build the whole thing. Oh, we got this. Now, I love the shuttle. Looks like it was originally cut off or something. So we got this shuttle. We got Forge and Deanna Troy. And then there's little collector cards in here. Now, I know I did a video the other day on the Klingon Bird of Prey, and you can never have too many Klingon Bird of Preys. Alright, let me see if I can get this stuff out. Alright, here's some more stuff. Unfortunately, I pulled it out correctly. Oh, one of my least favorite ships, but I mean, I definitely like it, having it. Must have got this secondhand. I think I have this one. I know I got one a few months ago, or God, like actually about a year or so ago, down at Red Gator Pond, and then I got one more recently at Red Gator Pond, which was the Klingon Bird of Prey. This may have been the one I got because it is not my favorite ship, but it's definitely something I want to have in my collection, of course. And again, you can never get too many of these Romulan warbirds. My cats just took off. I was like, what happened? Because they're creatures of instinct. I'm going to guess that's Tasha Yar's illegitimate daughter. Sela, yeah. So that's Romulan operative Sela and Captain Jean-Luc Picard as a Romulan, disguised as a Romulan. Oh, we're going back old school. I didn't know they had any of the old school stuff, but, you know, I guess they would. So we got the original Star Trek shuttle, and we got Captain Kirk and Scotty. That's pretty cool. I don't have any of those, so I was like, yeah, that's cool. And I definitely had one of these back in the day, the Borg cube. It folds up into a cube. I wonder if you could play like Rubik's Cube. You got the alcove to recharging alcove, a Borg, and you got Jean-Luc Picard. And that's not all. Wait, there's more. I may have missed a big one. We got, yep, I had this one. It looks like they're trying to tell you to wear it as a belt. But it's the communicator, and it becomes the beam me up Scotty thing. The teleporter. I'm trying to figure out, okay, it's got Commander Riker and Commander Data. That's weird. I would expect it to have, oh, what in the heck is his name? I can't think of it. Not Bashir. The other guy that went off to Deep Space Nine. Maybe he went off to Deep Space Nine by the time this came out and they couldn't feel like they would. I don't know. It's kind of weird that they don't have, I cannot think of his name. I mean, it's right on the tip of my tongue. I know it's like Irish or something. Well, anyway, I figured that's him. Why don't they have him in there? Because he was always running that thing. And they don't show it often. After the first season established it, they're like, we don't need to show this every time. You can do site-to-site transport. Alright, so if you saw my video, I've already done the video on that one. Oh yes, the Defiant. So this is one of the starships that made Deep Space Nine actually palatable. Because it was not interesting to watch at all. It was boring. I watched it and I was like, I remember that one episode where they had to get through this imaginary like game, and it was like, oh, this is so stupid, I can't handle it. Alright, so we got the Captain Picard's first starship. It's got 4 warp nacelles, which is kind of strange. I always wonder, how do you create a warp field with 1 warp? There is a ship that's got 1 warp nacelle, and I'm like, how in the world is that possible? Because you need 2 just to have it overlapping, otherwise you'd break up the ship. Okay, this includes Jean-Luc Picard and Q. So it's the USS Stargazer. I was trying to remember the name. I was thinking, is it the Pasteur? That's actually more round. and the Ferengi. Yeah, human. Alright, so we got the Ferengi, we got just a random Ferengi in there, and Jean-Luc Picard. Man, Jean-Luc Picard gets around, doesn't he? He's in every one of these. Oh, is that thing in the first movie, or the first series, where they were trying to give him a headache and stuff? So that's what it's from. Alright, is that it? Not like I want any more, that's plenty. Alright, so which one was your favorite? And this goes to something. I wonder what it goes to. So this was all from around 1995 Playmates. I'm thinking this is the Enterprise, because that looks like the little Enterprise consoles that the ensigns, you know, on the left and right. That's the doors to the. Yeah, I think this is it. And this is the thing that goes to the captain's room. I just thought it was a smaller ship that was similar. Did I lose that sticker? I think I did. I'll find it. Oh wait, it may still be in there. There it is. It's not a sticker, it's that thing. So what I'm going to do is put it inside the bag where it belongs. Alright guys, thank you for coming out, and let me know which one is your favorite Star Trek series and why is it The Next Generation? And who's your favorite character on there and why is it Worf?